Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Shards of Order. And if the title of this video is something along the lines of did anyone else struggle against this boss as much as I did, then this is probably going to go like the previous episode. So we have a boss fight up ahead, and let's think what we can do to change this. I think, honestly, because it's been over a week, it's best if I just go straight into it and experience it again to remind myself what I'm getting into. However, let's hold off on that. So, the boss acts slowly. He summons waves of minions who act very quickly and chip away at us for small amounts of damage. However, his attacks often hit the entire battlefield, obliterating his minions. So if I can endure the damage they deal, I don't need to waste time hitting them. He has a lot of health, and his damage ramps up every time he gets to attack us. And we are unable to slay him swiftly enough. We don't have the damage. Now, the one thing that's messed up the previous few attempts, I feel, is card draw. We have often ended up with cards that require a lot of time appearing in our hand, and it has caused us issues. For now, I don't want to tamper with the deck. Removing cards from the deck, such as the free time bunker down, for example, there it is the one thing I have not done to attempt to trim the deck down to very low time cost cards so I can spam a load of attacks. I have been using Vengeance from the grappling stance from the Vengeance sword and the memory of a materialist to deal damage equal to the number of cards in hand when we redraw. So often I would attempt to avoid redrawing in previous encounters and try and use as many of the cards in hand as possible. So that's just protective. Whenever she applies any amount of weakness, gain that amount of shield. Worth remembering. She doesn't really have a very viable alternative. Quiver size 4. So a smaller quiver size would shoot random arrows more frequently. On redraw, the arrows gain damage. So we're looking at a kind of redraw spam here. Memory of a trader, reduce the time cost of all cards of this character in your starting hand by what? Starting hand isn't very much. And whatever this is, I think there's always an empty one. Right. On any card discard, is redraw discarding the existing cards? I don't know. Start a battle gains 16 shield. Each point of shield prevents one. Yeah, that's just normal shield, okay. On move. Now, we haven't moved much in that encounter because it takes up time. On redraw, gain one additional card. Sure, we could go for that, because that would play into the memory of a materialist. Copy a random card of this character and place it at the start of the battle. That's only once. Okay, sure. We'll go in heavy on this redraw scheme. On redraw with empty hand. Well, that's not really going to happen very much in this encounter, is it? So, Aegis, 5 shields to all characters. It needs green. Okay, we can work with that. So, more maximum shield, but we don't get the full shield on redraw. But it would share shield with another if we had frequent shield gaining abilities, such as through some of the soldiers' cards. And here, and redraw boundless, so we're familiar with that. I think we'll stick with Aegis for now. So then I think we'll leave this as is. Another thing of note is at the beginning of this battle there are a lot of lines of dialogue that flash by far too quickly for me to read them. So I apologise in advance. The Legion's current leader is waiting here. So he is. Traitor! So the report from the patrol was true. I'm impressed. You killed Morgaine and escaped from the Shrike's lair. Even made some friends along the way. Your tenure as the leader is over. I plan to surpass Morgaine himself. Your head will be a worthy prize.
I'm impressed. Morgaine's killer crawled out of Shrike's home.
Lots of nice low cards, that's good.
Struck down again.
As I have theorized, there is a price to using this button here. The price is if you use it too often, and you don't have to use it that often for it to count as too often, it renders one of the game's endings impossible. Okay. Reducing time could be good. Let's reduce the time cost of redraw, because the sooner we can get to redraw, the better. What would we rather? 3 damage and load an arrow. Redraw empowers the arrows. Free shield. Well, the shield... No, the shield will matter when the minions appear. Okay, fine. And here they come. 2 frontal attacks, a weak attack at the back 2, and he's going for the back for 6 and a debuff. 6 and 4 is 10. Let's get a reduction. On Reckless Strike. Better than nothing. Can load up an arrow. We did have a bit of an arrow shortage in the late game. And we don't need grit, so we'll just reroll for the damage. Okay. 20 damage to everyone in 5 is very bad, obviously. 3 weakness increased by green mana. Well, let's get some green mana then. We don't like this. We don't like that icon not showing. Vulnerable is very bad. Okay, so. Could use momentum and swap places, but it wouldn't work because 1 and he attacks. So I think we just have to weather this attack. Load 1 arrow, attack for 1 damage, which is 2 for each arrow and quiver. So hold on. Let's go for that power because we need the damage. We don't have an easy way to slow him down, which is a problem. some wanker I've never even seen before has just sent me a contact request to make him fuck off. Okay. So, 4 weakness. Any weakness is good weakness. But can we power it up even more? I mean, that's good. At which point, I think we're just powering in the weakness. Redrawing. Into all this slot. We need more rot. This doesn't scale. Okay. Well, let's pump in some damage. 17 damage to these two in 4 is obviously very bad news. Oh, we need to... Did I discard... I bloody did, didn't I? Right. Okay, hang on. This looks like after the 17 I may need to... okay. May need to want to heal up. Oh, weakness. Sure. Make it 14. And then... Big smash. Big pain. He got his minions as well as the attack? Come on, that wasn't... okay, we'll draw. Alright, 2 arcane bolts. And yes, this is a massive race against time. So we want more blue, we're not getting more blue. He's going for... Oh, okay. Well, hold on then. Because we... Oh, no. No, we have to do it like this. So, we'll swap. Immovable stance. Tank the hit. We'll want some momentum to swap back very... Oh, he's going for everyone. Fuck it. 25 is just massive. Alright. So we do want this. We're not going to get any more blue, so we'll just slow him down. Random enemy. Oh no, fuck that. We'll try. We got him. Discard 1 card to deal 10 damage is good. Then we redraw. It's an empty redraw. Let's redraw again. Okay. Now how are we going to do this? 8 healing for no time for everyone is really good. Let's do that first of all. Okay. Then what? Huh. Well, this is a target. Good. 4 and 7 is still a lot. Barrage isn't going to help us. Power load isn't going to help us much. Okay. So I'm thinking... His damage is going everywhere, so it doesn't matter that much. Oh! Perfect. Grappling stance. Into slash. That's still very bad, actually, because it's 6. going into 8. We can swap. That's honestly a pretty good idea. Okay. Which of these will go first? I'm not... Well, he's going to die. So I think we go power load, actually. Or we just draw and do 3 damage to everyone. He's on 82. We do have an arrow shortage. Ow. Big ow. So big, we're going to redraw. And press the magic button, because we really need it. I think we've pressed it so many times now, we might as well just give up on that good ending that you get if you avoid it. So... I mean, that's not bad. He's only going for the front 2. For 12, we need... Okay. 11 damage is good. 6 and 1 rage is good because it pushes towards even more strength of our own. I think we want a massive reload, but then we're taking big pain. I think he kills us after he's had 2 or 3 more turns. So, how do we fix this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we literally just do this? Because it seems to be almost better than any of these options. Quiver is not empty. Because we can armor up is good for his future turns, but not really so good for everyone else. We've had our healing already. This seems worthwhile. So then, he's just going to summon minions, isn't he? Okay, excellent. Let's at least get some damage on it. Under 80. Perfect. So we will redraw and harm. And she's done damage, which is excellent. I see many cards have returned. What do we have? Arcane Bolt. Twice. Good stuff. Revise, draw 2 cards, discard 1 card. We have a sacrifice, so yes, sure. Alright. Shield is good. It keeps us alive. I don't see any weakness. 17 damage is also really good. Ooh. Yes. Oh, I mean, hey, if you're only attacking one person... Oh, and vulnerable as well. Shit. Okay, 32 damage in 4 is really bad. What can we do in 4 time? Well, in 1 time we can redraw. 7 damage. We go for the 10. And discard Grit, actually. And then I think we're actually redrawing this and trying to deal 40 in 30... We can't do it, can we? Let me try that. Arcane Bolt. 3 points taken care of. Okay. Weakness. Also very good. But he's going to kill 2 people in 3. Shoot all arrows. Sure. We've done it. We have absolutely done it. Unless there's a second phase or something. Yes! Did I do that first try? If I did, I think I've earned it. And it looks like everyone's leveled from this fight because it was that hard. And she's so badly hurt, we might get a full heal after this one. I like the way the soldier just stays here on the other side of the battlefield. In fact, I'm going to just check I'm recording because I don't want to have missed that. Ooh, new sword. Maximum rage 2 of that ability is cycling really quickly. The leader's crippled body fell to the ground with an audible thud. Remember that we need answers from him. We need the Margrave's brain. I see what Morgaine saw in you. You're a force of nature. I can admit when I'm bested. What do you want to know? What did you do to the Margrave? We took his brain out and buried his body in the graveyard. That was the only sure way to keep him out. Let's take the brain. We say take the brain as we pick it up. Like, we have to manually verbally dictate our own actions to ourselves. The Margrave's brain has been added to our inventory. Wait! You can't just undo everything we achieved here. I fucking can. What do you want to know? How can we leave the village? That knowledge is buried with Morgaine. It's located southeast from this outpost. What do you want to know? We got everything we wanted from you. Before the leader has a chance to say anything, you stomp on his head, knocking him out. Because everyone seems to come back from the dead anyway. Oh, wow. We're back outside. That's that. Now to find the Margrave. Well, at least we know where he is. According to the leader, we are going to find him in the cemetery, where we already found him. There's also a matter of visiting Morgaine's tomb and retrieving the Law of Identity. I think we're going to have to do that after the Margrave anyway. It's up to you where we'll go first. Let's just go. And we are not fully healed. Well, bugger, that hurts. We have a new sword for our warrior. So, this grants strength. The new one... Maximum rage 2, so we'll get this card much quicker. Command. Attack 3 random enemies for 1 damage. Ethereal and exhaust. 1 damage is... I honestly think the 1 strength and 3 shield is still better at the moment. It just feels that way. Let's look at some skills. We have so many options. 1 for everybody. Oh, what nice fun things do I want that I can and cannot have? Force of will? No. Judge, Jury and Executioner was a fun, interesting chain. 10, 14, 20. And it comes from irritation. Shielding hand. Apply so much shield. Oh yeah, then lose free health. But does that free health hit your shield first? Or go straight to health? I don't like the amount of lose health options the soldier has. Flagellation. Bound by rage. Attack for 5 damage. Increase the damage this card does by your current rage. So that's good with swords with a higher rage total. Hold position. On redraw, gain 5 shield. That's really good. I like that. Oh, strike and spare. We can increase it to scale with strength. Duel. And shield equals twice your current rage. Again, good for high rage swords. Smash. We like smash. Upgrade smash. Discard 2 random cards. Increase by 3 for each time cost for 2 discarded cards. So that's a much bigger smash. Crush. Attack for 60 damage. Time shift. Oh. Ooh. I'm really tempted. You know what? We have been having some very hard. We'd get a guaranteed redraw after this, and only one enemy would experience the time movement. Commanding shout. Give a character 2 strength. I don't know if we can give it to ourselves. Attack for 8 damage. Strength is applied twice to this card. So crushing blow into something way out there. Could grab another footwork and then upgrade them to play into flagellation. I think I'll just grab a second strike and spare for now. Although crush and hold position are very tempting the next time we level. So for her, we want something with faster arrow draw. Fully automatic time shift. Oh, time shift's good, yeah. Definitely a big upgrade there. Lock and load. 2 hours. Okay, I see. Expectation. Barbed arrow. Load runners gain 1 sharpen. Sharp is good. Sharpen gives us shield, which is excellent, and leads towards bow and dagger, which we don't particularly want, but it does lead towards sharp rain, which would be good if we had more arrow draw. So, quick strike. We already have salvo. Big game shot. Okay. Resistance. Nimble. Oh. So if we can put, like, if we can get 2 nimble and put 1 weakness on someone, that counts as 2 weakness for us. So hold on. Defensive maneuver. Shielded volley. I mean, this seems to be her defensive side. Distraction. Shoot an arrow. If you're targeted by an enemy, gains 6. She is targeted often enough, so there we go. We're getting a bit more variety in her deck. Now, for the scholar, rot. We got 2 rot cards in the deck. They started applying now, so we can upgrade it to 4 rot, and it removes the red mana requirement. Contagion. So hang on, we got freeze. Isn't random. Optionality and support into assistance. Not a bad idea. We can upgrade support. More costly, but stackable. Okay, surge into mana weaving. Oh, yeah, that is very nice, isn't it? Discard a hand, gain 4 mana of its colour. Okay. Arcane Path. Great if we can get loads of things. Permanently. Does that carry on to future encounters, or only for the duration of this? The word permanently implies it goes to future encounters. Unstable currents. I don't know. Consume 3 red mana to give the target enrage. Oh, double damage is really good. Yeah, okay. So, hang on. Enfeeblement. We do have a problem with enemy damage. Each time a debuff is applied to a target, target takes 2 damage. Okay, that's good, but what can we do to boost that? Arcane protection, we could do a weakness. Yeah, sure. More weakness is good. Planning, we could go double planning before upgrading. We do have 2 rots, so contagion applies free rot for target dice from rot transfer. Contagion, big contagion, sickness. Whenever the target is hit from a source other than rot, consume 1 blue mana to give it 1 rot. So this is a debuff we put on the target, and every time they take damage from any source other than rot, we lose 1 blue mana, which we might not have. And blue mana comes from casting our own spells, so we need lots of our own spells to cast. Support would be very nice to repeat, but maybe get assistance. Assistance lets us target a character and get a card that they can use. Wait. Reduces time cost by 1 for every free green mana. Doesn't use any free green mana. It doesn't say like costs free green mana for every... So that's actually quite interesting, potentially. Then again, we do have a bit of a dearth of green mana we need to look into. So, let's go more rot. Maybe. Surge into mana weaving was very nice. Okay, that's actually a lot of 6s potentially. There's the mana storm. Okay, so amplify. Probably a good idea actually to grab that soon, but I don't think we need it just yet. Oh, sickness. How much do we want to go down this sickness and rot and decay path and contagion? Decay. Apply rot to equal to target's current time. Yeah, sure. We have our new cards. We have discovered Margrave's brain from the Legion outpost. It's time to return it to the righteous owner in the graveyard. Yes, it is. We obviously also want to go to the tomb. But I think we go to the Margrave first, because we really need the healing. The brainless Margrave is staring at his feet and drooling. We'll give him his own brain. It takes a minute before the Margrave comes to his senses. Thank you. My name is Margrave, but I think you already know that. I'm going to return to my manor. I need to come up with a plan on how to get rid of the Legion once and for all. He has given us his insignia, which I believe will allow us to enter the tomb. Well, that's completed. Excellent. So, Shrike killed a man that was thrown from a nest along with me. Seems like we've met him a few times. Well, let's go to his manor and meet him. Thank you for helping me once again. Now I need some time for myself. I need to come up with a plan for rebuilding the village. Wait, I'll be right back. I want to give you something. I had 2 precious items hidden away, but probably some damned legionnaire stole one of them. So, here you go. Well, we got 1 item at least. Memory. Added to inventory. It's just called memory? Thank you. Leave him to it. We have more important matters to attend to, like getting killed in boss fights. Right. New memory. Memory of a defender. Increase this character's maximum shield by 5. That is very nice. 24. 26. 9. We don't redraw with empty hands at the moment. We are spamming redraw with very full hands. Do we have... Wait, that's good. Upgrades? What can we... Oh, we can. Sun's attire. We can upgrade crystallized chunk and fleck. Okay, so... so that's just 24 gainful shield, no gainful shield. On move, we're not moving about that much. Okay. We're not... Oh, we are. Gainful shield. Sure, we are using this. And then... There we go. Blacksmith's here, isn't it? You've arrived. Good. I knew I would count on you. What's happened? Oh, nothing. Good. Thank you for rescuing my master. You're the best. And master? Look, I'm not going to spout crap at you. We need your help. The Blackwing Legion is decimating us. We held our ground, but after that they got Margrove. Our morale sunk. Well, guess what? I have helped. Unfortunately, I need to go here, and it's going to hurt like hell. Oh, she goes. The entrance is protected by a magical barrier, although we should now be able to get in. How do we get past this barrier? The blacksmith said something about the passage only opening for the land's ruler. We need to find the Margrave then. Ah, but he already gave us his insignia. As you hold the insignia in the air, the barrier slowly fades away. And now it's going to get very dangerous, surely. The tomb is open. Ready to face your old demons? Well, not yet, but I don't have much choice, do I? So I suppose as ready as I'll ever be. This is very dark.
Curse the thieves who broke the chain, who stole the laws, but could not wane.
We see a hand reaching towards something very precious, a bit like a stone with a hole in it with power going in and out of it.
Curse the mouths that fed on light and found no end to what they bite.
More hands reaching than just one this time. Free Agaverd.
Curse the king whose name was lost, who wears his wound like holy cloth.
It's rising. It's rising above the chain. More hands are trying to snatch it.
Curse the night in hollow tomb, who wed the dark and gave it bloom.
And here we go.
Prodigal son, traitor!
Hey, we're at full health. Morgaine, Guardian of the Order. I believe he appeared at the end of the old demo, instead of escaping up to the village. There's a sword embedded through his body. We don't want him to get that. He's got 400 health. So, at the end of the last level, we met an undefeatable foe. This may be a similar situation. In one time, he will perform some kind of build-up, which is not good. So let's get a bit of damage in there. And if he's doing time, let's give him rot. What's he done? 40 damage at the back in 4 time. Well, hey, how about some decay? This build-up has got to be bad, and it seems to be related to the damage he takes. I think it went down by 7 for him taking... No, not that much. Okay. So... she's not currently targeted. Okay, we need to generate some red mana. Ow. If I go like this, and then redraw, that can't be good. But what can I do? Oh look, that's lovely, isn't it? Don't like that. So 23 damage after shields at the back. I could swap places with someone who would take a lot less. I think for now it... Oh, that is a massive redraw. Okay, hold on. Two rage is good. Sure. So we have the momentum if we need it.
This time, coward.
Oh, he did not do... Alright. Morgaine's Wrath. Morgaine raises his Wrath periodically. It raises his next build-up again. So increases or causes his build-up to appear. We only have 6 rot, which is not very much. Grappling stance takes no time. It's not very much, is it? But it's something. Oh, hey. Okay, well, hang on. Let's slow him. Bit of protection here. 2 damage might almost be better than any of these. Except we get to load an arrow. So then he deals a little bit of damage to her. 7 at the back in 1 time. We have momentum, so we're going to be sneaky. And then redraw.
Savage. Didn't I kill you all?
We don't like that. Let's draw a bit. This is going in 1. We could spend 2 to skip down to that, because that is a dead end, right? That stops. And that gives us 5 cards. Sure. This feels dumb. 46 is bad. Alright, 46. Oh! Do we reduce it as we deal damage? Might as well do this because it costs us nothing. We get 3 turns. Well, obviously we're swapping here. Because that costs nothing. We're going to strike. It does reduce his damage, so hitting him hard. Six, 5. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but is there another way we can reduce it? Oh, okay, hang on. So let's discard revise. And then we go into barrage, right? And now we've taken all the damage on the shield. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, okay. Let's have 4 damage across the board. Binder is good. 1 for every 3, so add 3 to his time. Yeah, that's good. Reduce redraw. Sure. $15 damage is good though. He's going for the back. You're on full armor. I mean, combustion's not a bad job. Sound was really good as well. Or we go like this. Ahaha. $15 damage is very good. Right, so we're just gonna go for it. Now, 52. We need damage, so we're going to start with this because 49 is great, and we're just going to keep. Since we've learned how his build-up works, we need to focus on that. 6 weakness is very good. But what else can we do? What is this? This is not rot. She is the target of an enemy. Shield will be appreciated. Right. 7 weakness is also very good. We can apply more weakness, but Rage will grant us a card. Oh, he's angry now. The sword is there. Summoning allies? That's fine. We can work with that. We can't really slow him down. So I think power load, honestly. Alright, front, back to front. We can take the front damage, but I think we want to redraw. And I think with the amount of damage these deal, we just need to focus on him. Smash is good. What else do we have? Okay, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Then I think we go into Smash. He's a problem. She needs shield. We don't have an easy way to get her shield, so we'll just have to take the hit and go, it's 5 damage, man. So what else can we do? Regain all shield. Sure. Not a bad... Oh, that's break all shield, so there's no point regaining all shields. In which case, it would be very nice to have these after this, so we don't want to redraw just yet. So I'm going to go for a kick. And a slash. Okay, well, obviously vulnerable is bad. I can't remember what our shield is, but that's less time, so we'll go with that. 24. Less than 25. And 1 time less, so we'll redraw. 16 on the front we can take. Allegedly. Arcane bolts are nice. Rot is nice. Do we have... Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great. Just get all that armor back. Question mark. Okay, well they're all dead. And coming back in a while, or exploding. Whatever it is, it's bad. He's going to do 26 and break shields. We don't like the 26. In 4 time. So. Why is he... Oh, he's on fire. Okay. Fair enough. I kind of think I want to go like that and draw. Alright. The Sage's healing is finally required. What can we do to reduce that 23 in 2? I think the answer is not very much. 18 damage is good. Shield is good. Oh, you know what? Even more shield is even better. Shit, that's not his shield. 12 for everyone in 3. We can live with that a bit. Let's go Big Bosh and redraw. Actually, that redraw was really good for us. That's really bad though. Well, we have Arcane Bolt. Decay equal to... Well, 1 time isn't going to do much, is it? So... this is not good. Okay, free weakness is much better. Ow. Big ow. 2 rot is at least something. None of them are attacking the front, so it's only the blaze we need to deal with. And a revive card. Okay, he's done that again. We can work with that. Let's... Now we're taking 6 damage every time we restore. And he's on 12 strength, which is really bad for us. Right. His time is 4. So we're going to apply some rot. Then we're going to redraw. Okay, 32 is massive. We don't like it. It's going to break all shields. What can we do to fix it? 7 weakness is something. But it's still not good enough. Okay, wait. 7 weakness. We go for the attack, it also deals damage. Then we want protection on her, right? And then the big attack will be less likely to kill us. Still did it though. This is bad. Oh, this is really bad, actually. We're just dead. Okay. Well, we'll just have to dive in, I suppose. Better than nothing. Oof. Okay, so I think we just do both of these. And then we're screwed. Oh well. We needed planning. Oh, we can do planning then. And redraw. And then we're still pretty screwed. Came very close though. What if I do this? I've drawn 5 cards. I take the hit. Then I redraw. And the soldier needs to be alive for the damage to happen. That's what I was testing. I mean... we're not gonna... this is not the run. But it's a good experience. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Ignoring the minions does seem to be the way to go in this game. But can we just redraw into death and then do it again? Oh dear. Here we go.
Prodigal son, traitor.
So overall, I'm far more confident about this one than the other one. Let's have an extra card. Because if we're going to redraw, we're going to redraw in style. Support is good. Let's have a random card deduction. Kick him. Well, he's not quite ready yet. Slash. And I think 40 at the front. I think honestly, oh, it's no good. We need to do this. Into weakness, I think. Then we take 24 on the shields, 3 on the health. He's going 9 for her. I think we go rot. We can take 7 at the back. Let's just get a load of shields up. Then I'm thinking... we redraw, because it lowers his damage. 36 at the back, well we can take 10 on shields. It's in 2. Sure. So now we want blue cards for shields. 9 on her we can take. Quite
Cavernous pet. Bloody vagrant.
bloody vagrant, eh? Well, we'll see about that. You're attacking from the back, and we can't do anything about the back at the moment, so we just have to accept it and go, well, what can we do? Fuck it, we'll just reload. Oh, lovely. That's not a bad card to have, but we could take a little more damage first. For every 3 blue mana, that's only going to repeat once. That's not really worth it. So if we do take the group heal then, because he's going to start powering up. In which case, sod it. Big Bosh. No, let him power up first. Let's discard Binder, because it's not doing very much for us for now until we get more blue cards. 52 in 4 is very bad. Let's take off 17. It's going for her. We'll take the shield. We'll redraw. And now... Hey, have one time. Perfect. 9 damage is good. We could boost it a little, I suppose. Taking down that damage is very good. Right. I think we're just going to do this, actually. Bizarrely. Because the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage will knock off 5 damage from him as well, right? Which is... Oh, whoa! Mate, that is not very fair. We're going to have to hit you hard for that. Okay, let's see. Protect is great. And a really good idea right now. Or we just go, look, he's going very soon anyway, so let's just shoot all these arrows and do a lot of damage. And he can summon the minions, which is not what he's done. 58 at the front. Oh, well, if you're going to be that generous... She needs an arrow, of course, right. Rot equal to the target's time, not a bad idea. Should have done that first, really. Slow a card. Oh no, that's cool as well. Uh-oh, he's done it. He's changed his mind about what he wanted to do. And we're going to redraw and deal 3 more damage, because it's better than nothing. Okay, well, Arcane Bolt, obviously, for the pain. Decay, its current time is shockingly low. So I think we are just doing one of these. Let's go for the stance with other extra strength for ourselves. So, grappling stance, something about hollowed suns, my hollowed suns. Not hallowed, but hollowed, interestingly enough. So 3 and 3, these match. We want to change that. Guess what? Free rock is a pretty good deal. He's going for the back 2 targets. This is the only one attacking the front. So a blatant swap here is not a bad idea. 15 damage is good, but so is reloading a load of arrows. then I think we'll redraw for the damage. And the shot, apparently. Binder for 369. Excellent. Oh, it's random. Shit. Okay, not so excellent. Let's do some damage first. Excellent. Is she targeted by an enemy currently? Yes, she is. Good. He's going for a shield break in 2. We don't like that, so let's just go for the big slowdown anyway and hope we get it. We did not get it. So, rot, I'm thinking. Or smash. Smash to get rid of some feeble, I think. Okay, she needs bloody hell. Well. Okay, that's becoming a problem. We need to redraw. I'm thinking we'll need to pray to the gods for assistance because we don't have our healing. There we go. So now that's 16 to the front. 16 to the front is pretty decent. Especially if we just do this. And he's sacrificed these to gain a high strength hit. So now we go for the barrage. Because I'm not sure this isn't going to affect his damage. Right. So we're going to redraw in the hope of getting some protection from the warrior. Damage plays into that a little bit. And now he's on fire. 12 for everyone. We don't have our healing spell. It's starting to look a bit bad. Weakness is good. Getting shield for at least one person is somewhat decent. All our blue cards are somewhere. They're not here, are they? Right. So we need to redraw, which helps clear the field ever so slightly. That's really good. Planning is good. We could do with that. Freeze increases time. Even better. So then, immovable stance is really good. At the moment, it's one of our better options. So let's go for it. This will get some minion attacks to occur. Then I think we want to redraw. Kick. Into redraw. That's good. If we can... Oh, we could redraw right now. And he'd only get that one thing. Which I think would be revival then. He's still feeble. Vulnerable. Okay, not feeble. And we have Arcane Bolt, which is lovely. Because it regenerates all our shields. Rot. It's only 3 rot. 12. Oh god, yes. Well, we don't like 32 damage and shield breaking at the front here, so we really don't like that vulnerable either. So we need some shield. Rot will help us a little, and let's just waste one time for a redraw and free damage. I see combustion already, that's very nice. It's another character, damn it. Okay. We can go planning. Nope, we can't. Okay. Salvo? Or, wait, 30, oh god, 32 is going to kill her. Okay, hang on. In light of that... And instead it took him out, so... We'll get the soldier back up. I'm really tempted to just redraw, but instead I'll go barrage. How the hell did that kill her? It wasn't even her turn. He's going to attack next, so we might as well redraw and keep her dead until after his attack. That's not good though. We don't have enough to keep him going. So now... Right, soldier's dead. Oh, come on, piss off. Right, we're all on our feet, and this is a very bad button for us to press. But we are here. We're not going to do this. Okay. I'm not seeing a victory here, but again we got him under 100, so that's very good. If we play for time, it's 21, we're still just dead. But I feel I'm close to this one. It feels far more optimistic than the one at the end of the previous episode. And I have to ask myself how much this is going to come down to card draw or anything else. Now that's a really great boss introduction, but it's not great after the first few times. So... it's going to do a big build up in one. Okay, 40 at the middle. In 4. Knock off 15 from that. Hit him with the rot. Or the redraw. We'll go redraw. Because it will eat into the damage and give us more cards to play with. Random card in hand. Oh, we don't have the blue. Okay. 7 red. Or free shield. Free shield takes 3 off, 7 red takes 7 off.
Look me in the eyes this time, coward.
If he's doing 9 damage to her, we'll just do a full-on reload.
Did not kill you all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost good. We'll have a free reload. Well, that's not very helpful, is it? Okay. Quick strike then. Solid. So now we'll go for our redraw. And at this point, we want very high cost cards. That's a lot of weakness. Very high damage cards. So let's get an extra card. she is targeted by an enemy. She appears to be the only target, which we don't like. Let's knock that damage down even more. Hit him with that weakness, because we got a lot of green piled up there. And you know what, we do need to power up this warrior a bit, so... it'll do more damage that way. Okay, that's better. We do need to start looking at protecting her now. Dear God! Right. That won't work. Ooh, none of these are good. This is good.
Expanse. Bloody vagrant.
So if we go footwork, so we can swap back. And let's take that swap back now. At this point... we need those grappling stance cards. Oh yeah, sure, you have your 4 turns of pain and hardship and horribleness. 52 is very bad. And we'll redraw. Down to 41. Much better. She does need the armour. But okay, hold on. Give him 1 extra time. I'll give him a little more time. Great! So, with all that in mind... get that shield up. Take the load. Redraw. Down to 29, that's perfect. But we could get it higher. Pile on some rot. An arcane bolt. It's not worth healing yet. We've only got 1 person injured. 1 plus 8 is what, 9? Right? Better than nothing. And now he's going for her for 9. I'm kind of thinking... oh yeah. If we're going to have a redraw, let's have a really big redraw. Hey, you didn't say you were doing multiple attacks there. You cheated. I don't like that. So. I see 8 cards in hand means 8 damage on a redraw. I mean, smash is nice though. That takes us down to what? 6? So with 6 cards in hand, we redraw and deal 6 damage. And then say, hey, what do we got here that might... oh, binder! But that won't quite work, unfortunately. So let's just do... well, we've got 2 of them really. Might as well just go for either. Minions? Minions. Understood. And now it's random enemies. 12 on the back 2. She needs protection the most. Can we give it to her? No. These are all... he's going in free. These are going in more than free. We can draw. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of thinking we could just redraw again to... No, it won't quite bite, but... 3, 4, 5, 6. You know... Get this one off, but he's not a threat. The others are. So... You're an issue. Can't do much of... I mean, 8 damage would take him off. And we'd load 2 arrows, so we get an extra shot. Which is actually not a bad idea. Three, 5 redraw now? Not quite. Okay, but hold on. We'll just go rot then, right?
My hollow sounds.
Planning. In case it's for rot. It's not, it's... Okay. Oh, 20? Okay, well hang on then. Because rot's nice and everything, but... Buy ourselves a little time. Ooh, very tempting. Arcane Bolt. The thing is, the soldier can take the big hit on the front. But still, a little weakness wouldn't hurt now. Especially if we fire a barrage of arrows in to try and get down to about 215, 290. Okay. Redraw? Redraw. Okay, that's a problem. Oh, look at this button. Oh, look at all these cards. I think we just need to press this button and go... Guess what? Damn, 1 minion still stands. Not for long. Not for long. Okay, 22 and break shields. Oh well. And she's feeble. Okay, well hold on. It's a random card. What do we get? We get fully automatic. Excellent. Actually, pretty decent. When I'm kind of thinking, we'll do 5 damage to get rid of the feeble, or we can just draw. We'll draw. Okay, we can take 8, so it's actually about what we can do with our hand. Ooh! Are we really drawing into redraw here? That would be so dumb. See, these are going for the back for a combined total of 9, which actually for her is a bit of a problem. We could be redrawing to try and get our healing card action. I think we are. For better cards. Okay. Damage. Healing. And then cards that actually cost us time. Oh look, we have Smash. Excellent. But I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself. We'll Smash. And I think we might actually have to quick strike to try. Ugh, 25 is horrid, and it's actually too much. Okay. So we'll draw. No, we will go for damage. Then we'll draw. Alright, what can we do? Reduce the time of redraw. Sure. Two is better than nothing. No point gaining the shields, so we'll go for 2 rage and the stance card again. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, fucking hell. Here we go. We're on the doom spiral now. Okay, so 11 is really bad in 2. And we just fucked. Okay.
I am the only
Right. Well, this is all just really bad. And game over for us, I think. But we tried. Didn't even get him under 100 this time. Now we just die again. Again, please just get rid of it, because that wasn't working. Okay. Still, much less frustrating than the previous fight with the Legion Commander. But it's actually very similar in the minion ignoring mechanic. I wonder if the clicks on the failed attempts also count. They probably do. Right. For every 3 blue mana. Well, hey, look at this. It's not going to do very well, is it? Let's just smack him. Now we'll draw. Oh, perfect. Load an arrow. It's better than just gaining shields we won't actually get. Okay, we'll go for that. We'll draw. $33 is a lot, so dealing damage would be preferable. Oh hey, I mean, let's just give him more time. And power load seems like a really good choice here. Wait, decay first. Bring it on. Oh, you're going to attack middle? Well, hey, we'll just go like this. Hey, stop lying about what you're going to do. Have a point of damage. Have some arrows. That's much better. Now, have even more damage to keep the sage alive. 6 shield to another character and rage? Sure. Ooh, and free grit. We'll have that as well. That won't do anything. It will give us rage. Okay. Weakness or sharp? We'll go sharp. What the hell?
Bloody vagrant.
Let's redraw. He is cursing us, and he really doesn't like us, so we want to mess him up. He's targeting the back for 7, which isn't very much. We'll draw those, we'll discard that. Okay. That 2 time only really takes 1 time, so it just goes for it. 52 is massive. 52 and 3 is really massive. Let's take that down a bit. Should have gone for rot first rather than second. And there comes the damage. And here comes the redraw. So we get some damage of our own. Now then. 10 weakness is pretty good. But he's not going to do 10 damage in his next attack, so... And it's going for the middle. And we got rid of our momentum, so... 2 rage is great, because it just lets us take the hit. Grappling stance, which is coming far too slowly, bizarrely. 7 at the back we can take, allegedly. He's still not doing 10 damage yet, so we should hold on to that. Draw a card? Yeah, okay, we'll draw a card. Oh, more warrior cards, okay. Well... Now we'll hit him with this. Which seems to have got rid of the weakness, bizarrely, and 58 is way too much. So... We'll redraw. 40 is not enough, we need more damage. 15 damage is very good. And now, he's completely changed his mind about what he's going to do, and that's a far more manageable course of action for him to take. He's summoning minions in 1, I believe. Yeah, sure. She needs protection. We can go for weakness at least. So then we can go 10 damage. Discard. Sure. I'm going to redraw next anyway. This isn't going to be enough to wipe these, so we do need to look at this a little more seriously. 12 and debuff is bad. Probably weakness or... Okay, we can hit him for some weakness too. We still don't like this 5 damage coming her way. Ah, we have this. Better than nothing. And now he's preparing a shield break, so we shouldn't bother with very many shields. Oh, interesting. So that... No. Oh, look. We're going to redraw. But first... we'll increase his time. None of these are very good options, but we can load an arrow, and then we do. Okay, this is now a good time for party healing. Then what are we going to do with... We need to get rid of some of these, okay. She is targeted by an enemy. She's still targeted by an enemy. We need to get rid of this enfeeblement, which is not nice. There's some rock. Oh, you're only going from the front. Oh, that's brilliant. Well, in that case, we'll just hit you. thought you were going for the whole group there.
Arise, my faithless.
20 at the front, serious matter. The hit is taken. So obviously now we require some manner of protection, which we're not particularly getting. Because of that. Right, so, okay, hold it. Why, what's this? Do you mean to tell me that I could just click this button and do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage to all of these? And wipe the minions? I think that's his skill where he kills all the minions anyway, so, we probably need to focus more on our survival. Did he kill all the minions? He killed all the minions. Excellent choice, sir. Also, you can rot. We don't want you doing 26 damage. 23 damage would be much nicer. I mean, it's not perfect, but I'll take it. I think I need to try and get some protective cards for my soldier. Didn't really get any, did I? But I did get this. And suddenly, his attack seems less deadly. Although now all the minions have risen much. Oh, fuck off! How did you do that? There isn't even a combat log to check. That'd be really nice, wouldn't it? Right, get back up. And now we're just... well, buggered, really. Okay, that's perfect. It's not so good for everyone else, though. Okay, hold on. Decay? Sure. Better than nothing, I suppose. Right. 2. She's still down. And it screws us over big time. Oh, fuck off. Right. We click the motherfucking button. And the fight continues. How does the fight continue at this point? I think we redraw. Which is not ideal, but we do. Yeah, sure. Because actually that's a good wipe on 2 minutes.
I am the only life left.
29 in 4 is bad. Well, there's sod all we can do about it, really. So... I think we just have to try for constellation damage, really. So, salvo. Cheap redraw. Redraw now. Arcane Bolt. I think we have to barrage. I really do. I think last we got him down to about 80 once. It was better than nothing. 15 for everyone, and everything else to consider. Not ideal, because she's only on 29 health. But she is targeted by an enemy, and she doesn't have an arrow. Bugger. So, let's get one. And then redraw. Rather than rot. Oh, how beautiful. Right. That's good. 11 damage is something. 6 shield to another character is perfect right about now. Oh, and even nicer, grappling stance. Combustion. There's no engine here, but they're all nice anyway. Him going in 1 for 5 at the back, we can take that. Only 2 time is not good for Rock. Okay, so quick strike. Discard this then because his time is low. Then, honestly, I'm just thinking we redraw. I think that's his kill all the minions score. It is. And we need to do 69 damage very quickly. In 4 time. Well, let's reduce the time of a random card in our hand, because that's just easy. So we'll take the slash. Weakness is good. But we need far more weakness than that. I don't like this. This is kind of game over moment, unfortunately. Down to 56 as well, it is really bad. I mean, look, we just do that and then we die, right? Yeah, we're just dead, aren't we? Because we don't have the cards. Okay, that's something at least. Go grappling stance, arcane bolt, 5 weakness, or redraw. Well, we're going to have to redraw anyway, right? Which we will do now. And then we'll start getting her back on her feet. Oh. Well, look, why don't we just do this first while we're at it, right? So bad. Right. Revive again. Shitty. Redraw is not good. But I think we try. And then we need 3 red to get him back on his feet, so we ignore that. And we go rot. It's not enough. It's too bad. Oh god, it's too bad. Okay. And then lose. But we came very close, down to 11. We're doing that again. I wonder how much of that came down to card draw and how much came down to poor decision making on my part. There's not a lot I can do about the random nature of the card draw. You call us a traitor as much as you want, mate. We keep coming back to fight you. It seems as if our victory is an inevitability. Because we get to keep retrying, which means it's the sadness, the horror of this person almost as a victim. Suffering. Do we just go 4 damage instead of any of these? No. We go shield. We'll do that. Then we'll redraw. We need to slow him down, which we cannot do. 2 arrows, probably our highest damage output at the moment, actually. Yeah. Hey, who said you could have a second attack? You lying cunt, you. Right. We'll discard this because he keeps doing one-time things.
Didn't I kill you all?
Oh, is it the Wrath that builds up for the extra attacks, maybe? Our soldier is on full shield, so let's just... yeah. Wait. It's something. What? Salvo. That's good. But we do need a little more. So let's redraw. Lots of lovely cards. Okay, it's something. We don't like that, so we're just going to do this. Because he might attack twice here. Okay, 7 back we can take. But damage is good. So is our rage. So, power up the soldier. Arcane protection is better than nothing. Then we'll redraw for 3 damage, which actually ate into that, which is really lovely. She's not targeted, so let's go Rot. And throw an Arcane Bolt. Combustion's pretty good here, actually. Now, the soldier can take a good amount from the front. Let's just draw 5 cards. What the hell? Because if we're going to have a massive redraw anyway, 3, we might as well do a lot of damage, right? This is good. Is for oh right, yeah. That didn't reduce his attack, but it was a massive damage amount. It felt very worthwhile. This is bad. 58. Okay, that's just really bad. Okay, we'll do that. He was lying about what he did. And now he's going to summon minions. The hands are up by the head instead of being down here near the ground. So I think we redraw for the damage. See if we can increase that time at all. And if we can get that down nearer 220. We can't increase the time. But that's a good amount of damage. And nearer that 220 I said I wanted. Since they're... oh, those are mostly back attacks. That's not so good. Okay, shield is good. Sword is good. 12 damage at the back is painful. Redraw is good because it helps clear the board. Smash is great, but he's not doing a big heavy hit on him. 8 all round. Everyone has indeed taken at least 8 points. That's not healing. I thought it was for a different card. Wishful thinking, eh? You know, I think power load is the way to go here. You're gonna take away all my... Oh, you're not? Okay, we'll just hit you first then. Then you can take away all my shields. So, with that pain now in place, we'll redraw. Oh, I'm really tempted just to redraw again, but 16 damage is a lot, so... We want shields. We do not have shields. We have weakness instead. Now we have our big healing card. And that will help get us back in the fight. Random enemy. We do not like random enemy. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we just slash. And then we go, what the hell, it's random. We got him a bit. We'll redraw for 2, which isn't much. If we redraw again, we wipe. But he's about to kill his minions and set us on fire, so... Arcane Bolt. Combustion? Yeah, I think so, actually. Minion wipe. Minions are wiped. And she's on fire. So she is prime victim number 1. Got it. And he's going for front 2 for 26 and shield break. I don't suppose we could slow him down at all. Well, the shield will apply before the 26. So then I think she just shields up. Wait, that's 22. That is really bad. We need to redraw for life. And we need shields. Excellent. Oh. So, massive owl. And you somehow did it anyway, you bastard. Right. Okay. So you get slowed down. We now need the big heal. Always by your side, says the devil. And then I think fully automatic, just barrage of arrows. Oh no, that's loading. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, there it is. You rotter. Right. Very tempting to reload first. I mean, if you're going to just smack it, wait. You know, it could be... it was! Perfect! Armour up, because there's a big smack coming. She's in trouble. Right. In 1, well, I think you're going to wipe. So... the wiping has occurred. Now let's swap places. I said, let's swap places. And then... have some rot and decay. Not getting much decay next yet. Next? Where did the next come from? Right. 29 is a lot. We can cast this spell. Excellent. And this one. And this. This. $29 is still a lot. We could get all our shields back, but it doesn't matter, he's going to cleanse them anyway. So let's draw. Discard. Big pain. Draw. It's something. If we could reduce our redraw cost so that he won't act before we redraw, we do more damage, it would be very nice. It's not quite nice enough. She needs protection. And... okay. She is targeted by an enemy. How lovely. Should I drop the rot first? Not necessarily, because it might not be my best option. That's 11, that's still not enough. We can get to 14, which will also not be enough to keep her on her feet. Damn it. I can't do it. Okay, well... I think we just have to... so that we can at least get some rot in there. Now, redraw, get her back on her feet, because this early in the fight it does seem worth it. He's going to wipe his minions in one, which is great. Well, let's get a cheaper redraw. Combustion and minion wipe, because you can burn, just as your minions burn. His time is 4, we'll hit him with rot. Because 4, 3, 2, 1 is 10 damage, over 4 times. Now, 5 weakness is not a bad idea. Then we'll redraw and suffer 6 damage, which really hurts the warrior. And 33 damage will just fuck her up, so what do we want? Full shields and she dies, or barrage of damage and they both die? Ah. Right, yeah, hang on. Well, if there's only one enemy standing... oh, that is so perfect. Now if we could hit him with a big rot, that'd be great. We can't, but we can do a hell of a lot of damage. There's only one target. Wait. We can't cast it yet. Okay, it was worth a try. Then, you fucker. We'll redraw, because that didn't get him back on his feet. 17. Come... oh, yes! I believe the fallen hero still gains experience points, because if he doesn't, that would be really unfair at this point because of the nature of the way the game progresses. It looks like there might be a full level in it for everybody. And our fallen soldier will hopefully recover his identity now. Oh yeah, he's gaining points. Excellent stuff. I mean, I imagine they'll regain health after this as well. It feels like a major story point moment. And also they don't let us walk around dead between fights. Ooh, the Howling Cage. On shield gain, convert cover it to damage against a random enemy. Okay. We don't start with a lot of shield though, so we'd have to rack it all up from cards.
Morgan, the Guardian of Order, is no more. I remember. He swore to be our savior. Instead, he bathed the world in ash. I was his right hand, slaughtering in his name. Someone had to end the madness. So I drove my blade into his back. I tried to run, but they caught me. They ripped my very self from my soul and threw me to the dark. But now the fog has lifted. The cathedral awaits.
And what happens in the cathedral, I wonder? So you killed your father figure, the man who gave you purpose and family. The monstrous body lies here, its skull sneering at you. It mocks you, almost saying, "I will get up soon despite all your efforts. You cannot kill me, Lev." You realize you know your name. Lev, you whisper, savoring the taste of the word. Lev, I remember now. The scholar looks at you, dazzled, as if you had awakened him from slumber. The exile gazes into the distance, lost in thought. I was Morgane's right hand. The exile looks at you with disdain, but the scholar only smiles. It doesn't matter. You put him down. You took the law, and I regained my name. Fade. A questionable pleasure to meet you. You were there, trampling my forest and slaughtering my tribe, and I, Aela, will make you pay one day. Nonetheless, humiliating Morgane is your first step to salvation. Aela as in Aela, from Clan of the Cave Bear. Oh no, Aela the Huntress from Skyrim is blatantly named after Aela from Clan of the Cave Bear. Okay. Fade. Isn't that the spelling of the skeleton companion from... Divinity Original Sin 2. And then of course Lev is the skinhead girl from that crap sequel to a game that probably had a good enough ending to not need a sequel, and the one where they blatantly introduced a really horrible character, tried to make it the main character and make everyone love her so they could make her the main character of a third game. Now they're trying to make a third game? I don't think they should, honestly. I think they should just leave it as it is. Thank you for sharing your names. Your companions nod and look at you expectantly. We just recovered the law of identity. We must visit the cathedral to restore it and decide our next steps. Our next steps, says the inner voice. There are strangers who wanted something from Morgane. They are strangers who wanted something from Morgane. Probably the law that you have claimed. Now they are after your skin, soldier. Don't you mean there are strangers who wanted something from Morgane? Or are you saying the next steps are those strangers? My past was a grim one, and my deeds have contributed to the current shape of the world. We must recover the laws and restore order. I still have my quest given by my lord, Seraph. I must return to him, so at the moment, our goals are similar. But my task would be much easier if we had the law of death. He pierces you with his gaze. Nevertheless, I can accompany you. I imagine with the law of death, things can die and stay dead. Including us. You notice that the exile, Ayla, takes a deep breath and unclenches her fists. Hang on. It's 20 to 3 in the morning. I needed a little yawn first, okay. I heard about one Fade who served Seraph, but whose heart belonged to Lysandre. Are you him? It doesn't matter. If you want Seraph dead, we may have a similar goal. I can accompany you as well, Lev. But we shouldn't use the laws as we see fit. They corrupt people. They destroy the world. You both have seen Morgaine. I saw Lysandre. I'm glad we're on the same page. There is no reaction. You are definitely not on the same page. This alliance is volatile. Just like our card draw mechanic. Hurry. Collect the rest of the laws and make yourself a god, soldier. With the power to overcome death, you are undefeated, unless the being that granted you this strength changes its mind. You wish the voice inside your head were dead, but nothing dies in this world, even insanity. The cathedral awaits. Ooh, we got stuff. Okay. So, your hand serves as a key to the village gate. This means we could leave this place all this time. If you don't have any better ideas, let's just head for the gate. What about the cathedral? Okay, we've a double update now on this, which we can't look at. So, the only thing I somehow remember is that the law of identity... we acquired the law of identity. The village gate should be now open. Not should be open now, or should now be open, but should be now open. Which is the only incorrect option from those three. We should head for the Cathedral of Order. Yes, we should. But hey, we got skill point each and new stuff. So, max shield 24 starts full shield, or on shield gained, convert half the amount gained to damage against a random enemy. So this is more reliable. This is more... I mean, that's just max shield 30. Let's look at it at least. Oh, pretty. It would be nice to find a sword that doesn't look like a giant red lollipop stick. So this... can we upgrade it? We do not have the upgrade materials, in which case we will stick to our current favourite. Obviously, I mean the heavy armour. Now, we also gained something else. I'm not entirely sure what. We have this. 2 rage command. I mean, that just seems bad. So let's look at these skills. Let's go for Ayla first. Load 1. Power load into expectation. Okay. Fully automatic. Time shift, yes. Just yes. I think the more time shift card upgrades we can get for the party right now, the better. So, time tier. Increase time of all enemies by 3. What is mana strain? Oh, blocks the scholar from generating mana, lose 1 after each redraw. Got it, okay. So that's a big cost. Increases target's time by 1. That's good. That going to decay we already have. Freeze, generate an additional blue mana. Okay, so that's giving us some added functionality. And we do need more blue mana generation. Arcane protection. Nice. I'm kind of thinking... Surge. Oh, that's a constant upkeep spell that stays. Okay, I see, yeah. In which case, yes. That's a good spell to have. Notice I didn't go for a time shift upgrade this time. Then, for Lev, our soldier, I really did like Crush, and I like the time shift version of Crush even better. I also like... Well, we've upgraded that already, and it's leading to something else. Increased by current rage, so we want a high rage weapon for that. Hold position is also worth investing in then. Obviously we have new cards. We need to go to the cathedral, which is just a church, so maybe not the cathedral we need to find. Let's hold on. Let's go visit people and see if they are grateful. You arrived! Good. I knew I could count on you. Anything? No. So they're not acknowledging that we've helped them yet. Let's try the Margrave. Thank you for your help once again. Now I need some time for myself. I need to come up with a plan of rebuilding the village. Leave him to it. We have more important matters to attend to. I suspect we're heading on into the next area now. And hopefully that will also give us healing. This leads to the continent. You stand before a closed gate, sealing the village from the outside world. We shall open it using the law of identity. You insert your hand inside the keyhole. The gate groans. You feel a tingling sensation. Let's turn our hand inside the keyhole. You are a gate. We are granting you this identity, and we also wish to give you the identity of being open. The gate opens, and we leave the village. Cutscene? No cutscene. Looks like we get a little camp. The suffocating, swamp-choked valley of the purged village sits beneath a shroud of ash, its quiet horrors finally left in your wake. Looking out from the high ridge, the land unfolds in a staggering, unnatural horizon, revealing the vast, fractured expanse of the continent. There, the Cathedral of Order. We must deliver the law of identity there. At the end of that road, looming over the dead forest like a monolithic broken tooth, sits the cathedral. Could this be it? Its towering spires pierce the grey clouds, casting a massive shadow across the map. Let's not waste any time. The Cathedral of Order is over here, not over there. Well, let's go to the only available location. Oh, is this a dungeon crawl? This feels like it's going to be. The first thing you notice is a hulking statue of a man leaning against a stone slab with a mouth-like opening. Above the entrance hangs a corpse as large as the statue. So it should be above the entrance, not above the entrance. And mouth-like instead of mouth-like. Anyway, it's extraordinary. I haven't seen anything like it, she says, looking at the statue. It's the bell ringer. I can't believe I see him in person, he says, looking at the giant. You've never seen him flabbergasted. Then you realize that the giant on the ground is actually alive. It turns its head towards you. It nods slowly. Greetings. The giant doesn't say anything. Your companions shift with unease, but they stay by your side. Fade breaks the silence. So this is the famous cathedral, the place where the bell tolls. Ayla approaches the giant and lifts her head to look at his cloth-covered face. Is everything all right? Do you need help? She almost yells. Her voice trembles. Oh, I should... Is everything all right? Do you need help? She almost yells. Her voice trembles. I do not need anything. His voice is coarse and slow. He slurs slightly. Each word, however, appears a bit faster and better pronounced. The armored one, with the law, place it on the altar. He points to the opening in the slab. I ring the bell. He slumps into silence, visibly not interested in further conversation. Well, Lev, do the honors. I will place the law on the altar in an attempt to gain some sort of redemption. You place the pulsating brain on the stone altar. The slab shuts with a loud, wet crash. The brain is definitely smashed into a pulp. Your muscles tighten and you ready yourself to kill this mischievous man. Look, she says and grabs your shoulder firmly. Her fingers point at the corpse hanging from the wall. Only now do you realize that its ribcage undulates very slowly. But that doesn't have anything to do with the law of identity, right? Perhaps this is what we are restoring. I do see a crown. Look a bit higher than the chest. Have you lost your brain? You look up and see that the cavity in the corpse's head is slowly filling up with the lore. Wait, did the voice in your head make a joke right now? So this is how the laws... Does it mean... His voice trails off as he mumbles under his breath, the law of death will kill it? See, Lev? Everything is all right. The law is established once again, or at least I think so. A bit disgusting, but... This must be the god's body, he interrupts her. The laws are the god's organs, so the law of death could be the heart? Or that could even be life. This is not my god. This is a corpse inside an abandoned cathedral, just a vessel for the laws. No, I think Fade has it right here. You leave them to their quarrel and look around. The faint, pulsating lights they emit is captivating. And looking at the altar, you look up at the hanging corpse. Viscous liquid drips from its brain. Its chest rises and falls slowly without rhythm. Looking at your future, after you fix this poor sod, it will rise and exchange places with you. Or maybe there will be no place for your sort in the repaired world, and you will be discarded. What a nice vision. You ignore the voice and focus on the chest. It is the only part of the body that was alive when you first came in. The corpse breathes, and you feel the heavy passage of time with each exhalation. This must be the law of time. You understand it, I see. It is a bit odd, in my opinion, to find that one of the laws has been already here. Does it mean that there is some hero trying to fix the world, an ally or foe? I believe we might have met those individuals. Does it matter? Not at all. A heart attack? You haven't died this way yet. What? You extend your arm towards the body, which is obviously outside of your reach. Your chest tightens. Your heartbeat accelerates. The odd sensation dissipates when you lower your hand. So we have to give it our heart, perhaps? What has happened? Looks like it's restoring the order is on our shoulders. We have to look for the law of hunger in the breathless sands. You approach the crestfallen giant leaning against the altar. He isn't interested in your actions, yet his towering presence makes you uneasy. He just sits there in silence, glancing from time to time at the bell hammer. Was that not enough? Are you... Oh, are these our companions here? Interesting. Can I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Who are you?
I ring the bell.
You wait for him to continue, but he doesn't say a word. It seems you have competition when it comes to being the best interlocutor in the area. Well, so what do you do? Never mind, I know the answer to this question. How long have you been here?
Since the beginning of this cycle.
And what is a cycle?
A futile attempt to break out of the pattern.
The eyes watch. A pattern. What do you mean?
That it doesn't matter if the world ends or is repaired. The act of ceasing to exist is meaningless.
You take a deep breath to brace for another, inevitably meaningless answer, but you ask anyway. So, don't you care if you die?
This existence is devoid of any reason. My whole purpose was to ring the bell to announce the beginning of a new cycle. I have done it. Yes.
Who is this? Point at the corpse on the wall.
I like to think of them as a friend.
You search for words, but you cannot find any.
Maybe the corpse is as nice to him as I am to you, soldier.
A friend whom you cannot abandon or get rid of. A voice to keep you company and console you in trying times. Why do the laws live inside this body?
Why does an apple fall from a tree and not rise up to the sky?
I like him. He is almost as helpful as I am.
Yes?
Where are the missing laws?
Their guardians have them.
And who are they?
It is not my concern.
So how does one become a guardian?
When an individual becomes tied to the idea that represents the law,
they change. The stronger they attune to the law, the weaker it becomes in the cathedral. Ultimately, the law starts living within them. The guardian becomes the law. So literally, people are taking the power away and embodying it themselves just by existing. Can a law be absent from the cathedral without being a part of a guardian? No. Even the brain you took from the guardian of identity was still a part of them. Only when you returned it to the cathedral did it separate from the guardian. So, the megalomania of the guardian was robbing everyone else of their identity because he was the only identity that mattered. What about the law of death? Where is it now? The man doesn't answer. He has already told you that it is not his concern. Yes. Where are the laws? The primal functions. Sorry, what are the laws? The primal functions that keep the world intact. Why can the Guardians abuse them? They do not abuse them. They rewrite them, making them incompatible with other laws, thus destroying everything. So, should I avoid using the laws given it the chance? It doesn't matter to me. Can people who are not guardians rewrite the laws? No, but the world itself can, and sometimes the world listens to those it favors. What does it mean? The man shrugs. Yes, we're done here. How about... Yeah! Lev, I think we have a problem. We need the law of death. Yes, but it may wait for us to gather the other laws first. We know who holds... No, we need the law of death. I need it. I must get it for my lady, so she... Never mind. I just need it, and it will guide us in this quest. It will be much easier to be able to kill things for good, don't you think? Well, you're right, but who is this lady you're talking about? I promised Lysandra from the frozen marina to bring her the law of death. She wants to, well, leave this world, but don't question me any further. I've already said too much. I must know what she wants to do with it if I were to help you. I told you to drop this topic, she snarls. I don't want to talk about it. We must trust each other. You must tell me. We must trust each other, so trust me that it won't disrupt the plan of gathering the laws. You sigh, but nod. Thank you. I wonder what will happen when we collect them all. Will the world return to its former state, or will it be born anew? Does it matter? Echoing the words of the giant here. Not at all, but there is this feeling inside me that wants to profit from this situation. I think I want to use the laws to build myself a good, happy life, but it won't be like that, will it? The more I get, the more miserable I become. Or is it my upbringing speaking right now? I'm confused. Could say we deserve a reward. That's a bit greedy. We shouldn't abuse the laws. I don't know what we will do. I'll go, we shouldn't abuse the laws. Ayla smiles slightly and squeezes your shoulder. Thanks. You won't be able to resist the temptation of the laws, soldier. You will kneel before the demon that granted you the ability to touch death, and you will be the doom that falls upon this world, and all your friends and foes alike. Thing is, are we becoming the guardian of death as we constantly kill things? We know the locations of the law of hunger and the law of light, but where is the law of death? We might have to get one of the others first, preferably both of them. You shrug. You've always thought it was with the Legion. But it doesn't matter. There's a lot of characters saying it doesn't matter in this episode. About many different things. They seem very apathetic. We cannot die. Nothing can die. It benefits us right now. Maybe the law of death completes the game because it lets everything die and restarts with the law of birth or life. He looks at you as if he expected some answer, even though he didn't form any question. But look around. The cathedral? The place that has been here since the beginning of time. A cradle for the laws that drive this world forward. And there is the bell ringer too. The being responsible for heralding the coming of the new age. Tell me more about the laws. There is not much to talk about. Without them, the world breaks apart. The lands separate, the people lose their minds. Desperate heroes are born. And why is that? No one knows for sure, but if I had to guess, I would say that whatever created the world has lost its purpose or the vision of its creation. So there is no will, no God that keeps the world intact. What do you mean by the new age? Should have probably asked that first, but I wanted to get the other one out of the way. When you hear the bell, you feel that the change is coming. You feel it in your bones. The new age is a new world. It will return to chaos, and order will be born anew. At least I think that this is the case. So, do you think that the new age means that everything we know and fight for will cease to exist? Yes. It'll be like a turn of the wheel, a new cycle. I don't like it. Me neither. So we must make sure it won't happen, right? We shall restore the order and maybe make ourselves gods in the process, or at least fulfill our dreams. I'll talk of you later. Wait, do you want to tell me something? What do you want to know? Fade eyes you for a moment. I hoped you knew where the law of death was. Well, I think you know where it is, soldier. I don't know. Right, of course. You have no idea. No one has, especially you. I think I'm becoming the law of death, and that is the bad end that will be too hard to avoid. Let's go back outside. So, the purged village, the frozen marina, and the breathless sands. Well, I think I'm going to end this episode here. What a very small continent. For some reason, it reminds me of... Oh... Massive Chalice. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.